I had watched as of 1:30 this second Wednesday afternoon Eastern Time of November 2025, a bit over 15 minutes of a so-called tier list video put out by Mike Bartner, a New York Islanders fan. But I'm going to discuss the Canadian teams and his claims of why he put them in the tiers that he put them. I like to use slightly different tiers because, because simply put, it's hard to know during the 2030-31 NHL season which teams will be necessarily where. But I do look at various Canadian teams, like the Habs being a top tier team, and there's a good chance that they'll stay. Among among solid playoff teams. I mean, anything can happen, of course, but I mean, the Habs look good. They have the Ottawa Senators, young team, and it may be that they end up staying in a top three divisional spot during what remains of the 2025-26 regular season. And I'm going to talk about the other teams, that he claimed would likely finish the 2030-31 regular season below the top three teams in their respective divisions. So yes, I would say those teams have some issues, and it may very well be that this season that we see the Sens and Habs qualify for the postseason, for the NHL postseason, but no Western Canadian team do the same. That being said, we should look at the NHL standings as of games that ended by this morning Eastern time. Just going to pause the video while I load the page. So I'm going to start with the Eastern Conference and the relevant Canadian teams within it. The Habs, number one in the Atlantic Division with 22 standings points, tied with Bruins. And in terms of games, regular season games played, Habs come up on top with 16, to the Bruins 18. Sens have 20 standings points over 17 games, and number 3 in that division. Leafs have 17 standings points, are second last in that division. Winnipeg Jets are barely in a top 3 divisional spot, 20 standings points, while the other Western Canadian teams are all out of playoff spots. Let's see what happens, but things are looking the best for the Sens and Habs, not as good for the other Canadian teams.